Hey guys, so today I have this look for you right here. It's a very chic, easy but very glam look. I wore this for a recent event, so let's get started. Moving straight to foundation, I'm mixing this Lancome foundation along with the Miss Claire illuminating base. I like mixing these two products because the illuminating base gives a very subtle glow to the face once I wear it, and here if you can tell, I like blending the color of my body to my face. My face tends to be a little darker than the rest of my body, so I like matching my body to my face. That's why it might look like I'm wearing a little lighter color, but don't worry, I'm not. Then I'm using my trusty prolongwear concealer to conceal all that under eye madness that happens. Yes, so we look nice and bright and awake. And you know the tribal motif that I'm going to do on my face right now. And then we're going to blend, blend, blend. Like Elton says, blend is your friend. Then moving on to powder, I'm using my Ben Nye banana powder to set my under eyes. You know I love this stuff. This doesn't let my under eyes crease, keeps it in place, and also gives me that, highlighted look which I'm going for. Then moving on to contouring, I'm using this Kryolyn base, which is a few shades darker than me, and I like to put it on my cheekbones, on my nose, and also on my jawline. This is to carve out the places that I would ideally like to contour. And then with my contour brush, I like to push the product into my skin rather than buff it, because I feel that gives a more subtle contour, rather not a very subtle contour but a defined contour. It gives a very defined contour, which is what I like going for, and it doesn't leave any harsh lines, whereas if you buff, I think it slips and slides the product and it might tend to look a little patchy. Then I'm setting that with bronzing powder. I think I'm using my PAC palette. Yeah, as always, I'm using my PAC bronzing palette. It really sets the powder. What am I saying? I can't talk today. It really sets the cream in place, and if you can see how my face has a little bit of dimension now after all the contouring and highlighting that I have done. Then I'm also trying to do some contouring to my nose, and this I like doing straight away with a blending brush because I think it gives a lot more even finish. Moving on to eyebrows, I'm using my L'Oreal Chic Brown Gel Liner here. I love this stuff for my eyebrows. It's been in my favorites video also. It's a no-brainer. I love it. So yes, like I said, after I've colored my hair, I think this suits my eyebrows perfectly. And you know the drill. I'm just doing the everyday shebang of filling in my eyebrows. Because girl, eyebrows need to be on fleek. Yes. And then I'm going to set it with some brow gel. This is a must because otherwise my eyebrow hairs are going to go crazy. Yeah, look at them brows. Then moving on to eyes, I'm using my my MAC paint pot. I really like this because, as you can see, it totally matches my skin tone, looks very flesh toned on me. Then I'm using this bronzy color all over my lid. I really like the subtle shimmer that this has. Then with the same brush, I'm trying to carve out my crease, as you can see, with this brush, and then I'm going to take a blending brush and smooth it out and have a more smoky effect to the whole eye, because we don't want any harsh lines there. Then I also like going over my shadow a little bit and then moving on to my lower lash line and putting the same color we put on the crease onto my lower lash line. Then I'm going to use the same L'Oreal gel liner in brown to line my eyes. I'm going to do like a half wing liner. I'm going to put the liner on my eyes and then I'm going to slightly smoke it out with the brown shade which is there in the Revolution palette. I think this gives a more subtle look, and I love the browns because I think they really complement my skin tone a lot more than like a stark black. And I was going for a much softer look. Then, this is my favorite step, putting on mascara. I'm using the Color Bar mascara that I'm trying this one out. It's okay. It's not one of the best. I think my Makeup Studio 4D Lash is still my favorite mascara. But this is not bad. Then I'm going to use this MAC Peachy Keen all over my cheeks. I really like this blush because it really complements this look a lot. And then with a big brush, I just like buffing it all out so it looks nice and smooth. Then it's time for my favorite part, the highlighter. Taking that highlight shade from this iconic palette from Makeup Revolution, I'm going to put it over my cheekbones and also some on my nose and all the areas that I want to highlight and look like J-Lo. Then moving on to lips, I'm using this nudie brown liner, lip liner, to first line my lips, and I also fill them in with this. I do overline my lips slightly, but it looks very natural. I don't like going in like 5 layers over my natural lip color. Then this is a 9 to 5 lipstick in Red Chaos, and after wearing this I liked it, but I thought this needed a little more nude to it, so I'm using my favorite NYX matte lip color in nude for just muting out this lip shade a little more. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you guys later. Mwah!